Mr. Madison, may you please begin when you are ready?
Good afternoon, Chairwoman Spanberger, Ranking Member Lamalfa, and members of the subcommittee. I want to thank you all for the opportunity to be here today and talk about this topic that is pretty near and dear to me, as it's part of my everyday life. Precision and conservation and agriculture really go hand in hand, and it's something that I touch pretty much from sun up to sundown. I think my time here is best spent telling you that conservation and precision agriculture are really, really big topics, and we could go a long time and not really scratch the surface. So I'm going to shorten that as much as I can and start with a little background on conservation. Even in the 90s, here in Virginia, conservation and agriculture were not even in the same conversation. They were two different things. We farmed, and then you recycled or clipped the little plastic rings around a six-pack so that you didn't hurt the birds and the fish. Two different worlds. Well, eventually, we figured out that wasn't a great idea. I could plow a field, and it could rain the next day. All my dirt, all my topsoil, all my nutrients would go down a hill into the creek, ending up somewhere in the Chesapeake Bay. If you fast forward to today, we do a lot better. No-till, cover crops, things like that are big conservation words, but they're a big part of our lives. That is a really big change. I don't think I can overstate that enough. Let's switch over to precision ag. In the 90s, it really wasn't a thing either. We didn't know we would have the capabilities to do some of the things we can do. We can farm down to an inch. Our fertilizer doesn't overlap. We know exactly where we are all the time. Our equipment is so good that we can watch movies on an iPad while we're planting and harvesting. We just have to hit pause to turn around. That's how far we've come. Now, one of the best parts about the precision ag and the conservation in ag is if you combine the two, we can really make ourselves a lot more profitable. And we can verify that. The precision ag allows us to look at our information after a year is over and say, hey, we did a better job, and we can see it in the bank account. That's the most important thing there is to farming, especially right now. If we can make better decisions and we can not lose money at the end of a year, that's huge. We never would have been able to quantify that without some of the benefits of precision ag, and we couldn't have recognized it without the benefits of conservation. That's as simple as a message as I can really give anybody, is that it's the same as in any business. Put your money where it counts, make good decisions, use all the data you have available to make those decisions, and hit the repeat button. I've spent a lot of time working with other growers, talking about precision ag, but more talking about conservation in ag. My role as a registered TSP through NRCS has given me the chance to go out and talk to people and see what they're doing now, what they could be doing, and maybe find out why they're not doing anything differently. Again, there's a lot of pieces to that puzzle, but at some point we have to start figuring it out by being on the ground, talking to them, figuring out what it is we can do. Is it more money? Is it more incentive? Is it just somebody there to hold your hand when you need some help? What's it going to take to do a better job? I know farmers are willing to step up and do that, not only to help the environment, because things look better when they do, but to keep their businesses going, which is, at the end of the day, that's all our main goal. I want to thank you all again for the chance to be here. This really is an honor. Thanks.